the RSI Arrow Indicator, which is offered for various platforms on the TradingFinder website. From this section, you can download the indicator file for MetaTrader 4 and MetaTrader 5 platforms and run it on your chart. Additionally, traders can read this page to learn about the functionality and operation of the indicator. From the Navigator section, select the indicator file and drag it onto the chart to run the indicator. Once the indicator is placed on the chart, an oscillator window will appear at the bottom of the chart. The RSI Arrow Indicator is an advanced and enhanced version of the RSI and moving average indicators. When the RSI line crosses above the moving average, a buy signal is generated, and when the RSI line crosses below the moving average, a sell signal is issued. The prominent blue line prominently represents the relative strength index or RSI values, and the distinct green line is the moving average line that is specifically applied to the RSI, which is precisely calculated using the exponential smoothing method, providing a more responsive and accurate indicator. Experienced traders can effectively utilize this technical indicator such that if the relative strength index, RSI, and the simple moving average initially enter the deeply oversold zone, and subsequently, when they decisively exit the oversold zone, and a clear bullish crossover precisely occurs between the RSI and the moving average, thereby generating a strong and reliable buy signal, they can confidently enter a profitable buy trade. Similarly, when the RSI and the moving average ascend into the overbought zone, and the RSI then crosses definitively below the moving average, consequently generating a distinct and actionable sell signal, they can strategically enter a lucrative sell trade in the financial market. In the Settings section, under Inputs, there are options available to us. In the first part, we can configure the alert settings, which by default is disabled. If this section is disabled, the subsequent options are also not functional. However, if we set the alert option to true, an alert will be issued for us whenever signals are generated. By enabling this option, we can activate or deactivate the sending of alerts to the mailbox. And if we set this option to true, we must have already completed the email settings in the Tools section under Options. In the third input, we can also enable or disable the sending of alerts as notifications to the mobile device. In the next section, we can specify the timeout value and the subject here. In the following section, we can set the RSI calculation period and the moving average calculation period in this part, which is set to 21 by default. And in the third input, we can determine the price calculation type, which can be selected from options such as close price, open price, high price, low price, and other available choices listed here. And in the very last input field, we can precisely specify the offset value so that the buy and sell signals are accurately generated based on the specified offset level, which is conveniently set to 50 by default, providing a clear and consistent reference point for analysis. This precisely means that when clear buy or sell signals are effectively generated, they are prominently displayed for us at the 50 level, but we can easily increase or decrease this specific value so that the signals are shown at various different levels within the oscillator window. Alright friends, we've reached the end of this indicator tutorial. We would be glad if you share your comments and suggestions with us in the comments section.